welcome back to my Wanted, and I think this one is an easy one for everyone to agree. We need another Spawn movie. Now, when I mean another one, a better one. Now, the 1997 film was a disaster. That movie is very hard to watch and enjoy. They just didn't know what they were doing. I don't think it was script wise. Now, the production side, very weak. It's in the period where comic and superhero and anti-hero possibly didn't work. So Spawn, I think, needs a reboot. Now, this is a weird one because Spawn has been rumoured for years, and I mean years, getting reboot, getting a new cast. There's a script in place. We've got the go-ahead, and nada. Nothing has absolutely happened to this character. We left in the dark. Nobody knows what's going on. It seems like they get the green light, then it stops. Then nothing, and then you get a Variety, let's say, article. Oh, it's happening again, and everybody gets excited because this could be epic in how we can do CGI and all the environment. Spawn could be epic. The anti-hero from hell. Let's just say it as it is. That's why this is another one that, like a Ghost Rider kind of, that anti-hero, but mean. Now, what production company wants to go that way? Because at the moment they can't really do it well with Batman. That kind of dark, anti-hero kind of thing. Black Adam, look at that. Anti-hero didn't do. So Spawn should be up there. Venom, there's a good example. Cannot do an anti-hero. It's like the production companies out there or whoever's doing great. No, we have to have that Guardians of the Galaxy feel. They have to make it fun. But this character, you just look at it and you go, we can make that a non-anti-hero element to actually everything else is go out there. Now, it spawns into different elements, this character, of course, because you just don't get him like the thug elements. You've also got the hell elements, so you've got that kind of biblical element to the character. So it's very interesting what they could do. It's a shame that this hasn't happened. I think in how we are right now with the state of the studios and how their direction is all over the place, they do want to kind of make that show, that movie. There isn't place for Spawn. There isn't. He would go completely down the toilet. It wouldn't be what the fans want, or even a comic book fan would want, because it wouldn't be. I would led to believe it would be as bad as the 1997 movie, just because it wouldn't be Spawn. At least that movie tried to do an anti-hero. It just messed it up. It just was all over the place. And say it is hard to watch. But if they went into, we're going to have this brutal, vengeful, Spawn, it would work, and I think if they tread very firm on the source material, they would do it. But as we know, what source material these days, it is all over the place. Nobody knows how to seem to go back, take the source material and go forward with it and manipulate that story. It's kind of, there's your character, read a wiki page, move on, and there's your movie. It's ridiculous. So I'm worried that we won't get Spawn. We'll get, I'm going to say it, Disney-fied Spawn. Yeah, another, Black Adam. It will be just not what it should have been. It's kind of like, oh, we want to play it so it's family friendly. Like this, if it was into a another movie or TV, it would have to be R-rated, 18 plus. Yeah, it would have to be. There's no way you could have this character not being that kind of, I suppose, like the first season of The Punisher kind of feel to it. It would have to be that, bloody guts, gore, let's go for it. It would have to make an impact, but you need that with the backstory of Spawn. That whole battle. Now, I would say this is ones, and I don't like that. You would need to start off with an origin story, because though comic book fans and anybody who's seen the movie would get the origin, I think it is now lesser known. Everybody's heard, but I think it is a lesser known character now, just because it's not been forefronted enough in the mainstream. So I think now we would have to have a brand new day one kickstart for Spawn. But that is, this is it's, would I say reboot wanted? It's a revival, isn't it, really? I'm going to call it a revival, because Spawn should be badass. We should go, wow, they did that in a movie, or did that in the TV thing. That was brave of them, but it was epic. Don't get that a lot these days, do we? Unfortunately. So, would you want a Spawn? Would you want Spawn? Would you want to see that in live action again? But today's live action, what they could do, it would be epic. It would be epic. It needs the money of one of the big studios, but an independent needs to write it. They need to have the resources to do all the CGI, because if you're going to hell, you're going to make it look good. It'd be good to have that kind of, I don't know, that kind of, it needs to be the Punisher, Constantine, kind of Matrix kind of feel. It's got to be really dark, like The Crow. Really something dark, just dark. Just give me something that you go, don't really want to be supporting this person, but that conflict, you've got to have that rip of that conflict. That's what's good about Spawn. It's that conflict. So, yeah, another wanted Spawn. Just revive. Give me live action. Okay, it's been carrot on a stick, isn't it? Every couple of years, carrot on a stick, carrot on a stick, carrot on a stick. So there must be a lot of scripts out there that either the studios are turning down, or they're just looking at it going, how would this work? Because if the scripts are true, they're going to be dark and dark. And I don't think today that the studios are brave enough to even go to touch and go, we want to do the source material. I don't think they are. And that's a shame at the moment. But maybe in a couple of years, maybe even 6 months, they might turn around, and go, ooh, another thing the fans want. Wow. But yes, on that note, give us a comment if you want a revival. Give me live action revival. I'm calling it a revival because you can't really reboot that movie. But that's what I want. This is my wanted. I want Spawn. Live action. So yeah. Anyway, give us a like if you want to like. Stasis Geek. Out.